If I told you a month ago these quarterbacks would lead their teams to a win in week 2, Jimmy G, Joe Flacco, Jared Goff, Daniel Jones, or Cooper Rush, what would be more surprising out of all of those? Because Flacco, we're not sure about Zach Wilson. We knew he got hurt, so we knew that Flacco was going to be the starting quarterback. Jimmy G, we didn't even know if he was going to be on the team. And if he was on the team, was he going to play? Could he play? Was he healthy enough to play? He wasn't even involved in any of the offseason workouts, training camp, nothing. I love how, there are NFL fans going, hey, you got to give Niners credit. They kept Jimmy G. They had no other choice. They tried to trade him. He thought he was going to be traded. All of a sudden, he comes in, and you're like, eh. But I do think it gives him a better chance to win this year. Jared Goff with the Lions, I'm not surprised. Daniel Jones, all right, you're playing at home. I'm not surprised. That's 2 wins for the Daniel Jones-led Giants. All right, maybe it's not Daniel Jones-led. Cooper Rush. First of all, if I would have said Cooper Rush would lead his team to a win in week 2, you'd have to realize who Cooper Rush was. You mean Cooper Kupp? No, Cooper Rush. Yes, Todd.
And against the defending AFC champions, no less.
And the Cincinnati Bengals, back-to-back losses. I think the last time a Super Bowl team lost first 2 weeks, anybody want to guess? Now, I'm going off the top of my head, so I'm not quite sure here. 2013 Seahawks?
Checking.
Falcons, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Bengals lost to the Cowboys. Let's see. Cincinnati, first Super Bowl losing team to start this season 0-2 since 2014 Seattle Seahawks. Bloop, bloop. And Cincinnati could have won both of those games. But, there's a couple of games yesterday where you're going, okay, sure, you got a blocked field goal touchdown, a blocked punt touchdown, a fumble return for a touchdown, all in the same week. Crazy stuff. But if you told me a month ago Cooper Rush was winning a game in week 2, that would probably stand out. And you know what? I thought he played well. You don't turn the ball over and you get a touchdown. I think all you have to do is be a threat. Here was another thing, and this has bothered me, because we question Bill Belichick. We're like, who's calling the plays? That's the problem. You know what the problem with the Patriots is? That offense is horrible. If I put Mac Jones on the Dolphins and put Tua on the Patriots, you'd go, man, Mac Jones is balling out with the Dolphins. Yes, you got Tyreek Hill, you got Jalen Waddle. They have a good offense. You watch the Patriots, I would rather watch a backyard football game. I'd rather go to a random high school game on a Monday night or a Friday night. I can guarantee you the offense will be more interesting. Patriots won. And if TJ Watt played, I don't think there's any chance that the Patriots win that game. But you're watching on, who's calling the plays? It doesn't matter who's calling the plays. They don't have any offense there. A couple other notes. Kyler Murray, if I'm Arizona and I'm Cliff Kingsbury, I just say, look, I can't coach. I can't help you. I'm just going to say go out there and play. Just go play. I don't know, create something. Go. I don't care. It's the same thing with Lamar Jackson. You're just sort of like, let's just let him play. Now, it's different with the Ravens because Harbaugh is probably a Hall of Fame coach when it's all said and done. The defense was really, let them down. Because I didn't think Tua played well. Like he had a couple underthrown balls and you got Tyreek Hill, and give credit to the Dolphins. And Jalen Waddle, now you're finding out, Jalen Waddle was spectacular. But Tua was able to make a couple of plays. The last drive was really important. It was a good throw to Waddle. Waddle had 11 catches. Tyreek Hill was a home run waiting to happen. And you know what? They're going to make the AFC East interesting. Back-to-back winning records the past 2 seasons. And, now all of a sudden they got your attention. But it wasn't one of those where I go, and people are going to overreact to Tua. 6 touchdown passes. I don't even know if Dan Marino ever did that. Hey, it's a great start. But I think you got to understand, this is week 2. And I want to see when you have to make those big plays. Like, that's the really important part of all of this. With any quarterback, can you make a big play when you need to, when everybody knows what you're going to do? And I thought that last drive was really big. I did watch, so I'm watching Dolphins in real time. I watched the Jets in real time. I watched the Cardinals in real time. And I'm fascinated with Kyler Murray. But every time he gets the ball, I'm thinking, it just give him a little bit of space and he's going to make something happen. I don't think Arizona's offense is good, but he makes them interesting. The Jets game, spectacular. The Browns had it. It's like, okay, just if Nick Chubb goes down, if he doesn't score the touchdown, they run the clock out. They win. Now, I know that he's not thinking, well, we're going to give up 2 touchdowns here.
No one was.
No. You're thinking, oh, Nick Chubb, and oh, by the way, hey, thank you, fantasy team. You know, he's on my fantasy team. And I thought, okay. And then all of a sudden, the Jets score so easily. And I'm thinking, if they get the onside kick, they at least got a chance. I mean, Joe Flacco. And then they score the touchdown, the extra point. I went, I'll be damned. When's the last time the Giants and Jets won on a weekend? Yeah, Paul.
I got week 14 of 2011. The Giants, the Jaguars, the Lions, and Jets all won.
I like that.
2011.
All right.
I still don't believe it.
Let's go.
Stat of the
Whoa!
day, stat of the day, stat of the day. Here comes that what? Stat of the day.
All right, Seton, what do you have for me today?
We got a bunch of options here, Dan, for
All
you.
right, okay.
Let's see. We could go with most deceiving record right now.
Ooh. It's Deceiving Monday.
Ooh, Deception Monday.
Deception Monday.
The Giants are 2-0.
There you go.
Yeah, Bark. Hey, just
Stop
one
right
answer.
there. Stop
Yeah,
right there.
the Giants at 2-0, Bengals 0-2, Raiders 0-2. I put the Buccaneers in there at 2-0.
That was a boring game, except for the fight and Tom throwing his helmet and his tablet.
It's like 3-3 going into the fourth quarter, I think.
I know.
What a snoozer.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Here's one for you. Trouble? Question mark.
Ooh.
Colts, Bengals, Raiders, Broncos, other.
I'd say the Colts. I mean, that was a dark horse Super Bowl team. Matt Ryan, dark horse MVP. Like, I'm watching this game. Now,
They're ready to win right now.
I will point this out. You know, we were talking about the Jags after Urban Meyer was let go. Doug Peterson comes in. And we were wondering, can this be a 500 team? And then my source said, hey, they have a ton of young talent, as much young talent as anybody, and it'll be a positive to get Urban Meyer out of there. They got cap room. Doug Peterson's won a Super Bowl. He's an offensive-minded guy. They got a couple of really good defensive players. And I thought that they played well. I didn't think they would beat the Colts, or certainly beat the Colts like that. But that was a humbling game. If you're the Colts, that's one of those where you wait for Jim Irsay. You know, Jerry Jones is available. In fact, Jerry will tap you on the shoulder and say, do you want me, you want to interview me? Jim Irsay, the Colts owner, that'd be one of those where you wait for him. Like, Jim, comments? Good stuff.